What's missing from the in the world?
Patience.
Patience. So tell me this: what are some challenges and some difficulties and hardships that you have overcome in your life?
There's always an up and a down, right? There's always challenges. One of my biggest challenge was dropping 2 grades had a whole story to it. Just because I didn't speak English, they dropped me 2 grades. Well, to me, secret sauce of happiness is take action.
Hi, this is Seema Govil with my show Fab Life 360, and we are back with Rajshree Patel. And we just discussed youth programs and teens and how to keep them mentally and physically busy and stay away from anxiety and stress. So, Rajshree, first thing, what gives our life a meaning?
Doing something meaningful for others. I promise you, it's not about how much you accumulate for yourself. It's about when you show up beyond your capacity.
Awesome. What's missing from your life?
What's missing in this moment? What's missing from my life is really genuine exercise. I've injured my toe. I was walking very regularly, but for the last 8 days or 10 days, even the walking has stopped. So I'm really in my cave, which I'm enjoying. But the basics of exercise goes a long way, and that's missing at the moment.
What's missing from in the world?
Patience.
Patience?
Patience. We're always in a rush. Even when life has forced us to slow down, we want to rush and hurry up and get through it. Do you notice?
So tell me this: what are some challenges and some difficulties and hardships that you have overcome in your life?
Wow. Like any life, there's always an up and a down, right? There's always challenges. And I can certainly think, if I think back, even from as young as like 5 or so, I was born in Uganda. My father got stuck there because of Idi Amin, and so the family was separated. I lived with my mother's mother, my mother, and some brothers lived with my father's brother. So a family that was split up at a very young age. That's one. One of my biggest challenge was I was in the 8th grade when I was in India, and when I moved to New York, I was moved to the 6th grade. So dropping 2 grades had a whole story to it. Just because I didn't speak English, they dropped me 2 grades. Where is this small town in Gujarat where I grew up, and where is New York City? Never having left that small town, I arrived into New York City. So this sense of who am I? Where do I fit? Where's my belongingness? Discovering that sense of center and that sense of self and essence is a struggle. I think that's true probably for almost any immigrant, in finding my own road. Another challenge is choosing to be a lawyer, especially 37, 40 years ago when women, generally speaking, were not in the field of law.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Particularly Indian women were not going into the field of law so much. I mean, there was some, but not so much. So that in itself was a challenge. Challenge with a traditional father wanting me to live a life a particular way, and I didn't. I went on to be an art of living teacher after becoming a lawyer.
That must have been a challenge too.
Yeah, so challenges are part of life. They come and they go. Health challenges come and go. I lost my father. Everything is there, but you know what? I know life is a continuum, and I know that I will get through it. That trust, that faith, that confidence, that resilience. Every time I go through something, I know that I'll get through it.
Nice. What's a quote that inspires you and why?
I say this often.
Uh-huh.
Often, in almost anything that comes up, the only way out is through. We try to get through what we have to by going around things, by dodging, by avoiding, by distracting. When there are challenges, when there's tough times ahead, the only way out of that is to go through it, embrace it, invite it, and not skirt the issue, not go around, not stick it under the rug, because then it shows up 10 years later. So particularly right now, the only way out is through trust it, have the confidence, and go through it. Embrace what is happening by making the most of it.
Love it. So the last one. What's a secret source of happiness? And again, it doesn't have to be nowadays, like overall.
Well, to me, secret source of happiness is take action. We overthink things, and so we lose our power, we lose our enthusiasm, we get more scared, more nervous. Over analysis, overthinking, and not choosing to act is actually diminishes the power of our joy, our own happiness. When we're in action, we thrive. We go back to our innocence, because happiness is not something you have to get anywhere. It's our nature. It's who we are. It's how we were born. But in those days, we didn't think so much when we were young. No? So act, reduce your thinking. That's the secret sauce of happiness.
So how about let all this information sink in, what we just heard, and how about we take a few minutes to meditate? Will you help us, give us a guided meditation that you guide us, and we just close our eyes, breathe, and let all this stresses of the world slip through for a few minutes, and we get back refreshed.
Let's do that. Let's close our eyes, assuming everybody's in a safe place. You're not driving or standing, so some place where you can sit comfortably, maybe on your sofa or your chair, wherever you are, as long as you're safe, eyes closed. And let's just begin with a nice long breath in, breathing. Hold the breath a moment, just one moment. And breathe out through the mouth. Sigh of relief. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing again. Hold a moment. And breathe out. And feel the place where you are sitting, the contact of your body and the chair, the spot where you're sitting. Your eyes are closed. Don't worry about looking here and there. We spend a lifetime looking outside ourselves. But for now, with your mind, feel the body pressing against where you are sitting. Hips, thighs, buttocks, and lower back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Perhaps you notice your heart is beating. Perhaps you're hot or cold. Notice the temperature. And as you're sitting there, you may discover there's some tension in your neck or shoulders. Let it be. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. Just notice it. Breathe in. And breathe out through the mouth. I understand that there are thoughts coming in your mind, pleasant or unpleasant. Let them come, whatever the thoughts, pleasant or unpleasant, invite them. Don't be in a hurry to get rid of them. And don't have the pressure or the judgment about whatever you're thinking. Let it be. Breathing. And let it go. Thoughts come by themselves from someplace deep in the consciousness. Don't judge yourself. Let them come. They come by themselves and they go by themselves. If you let them. Breathe in. And breathe out. Keeping your eyes closed. Keep examining your internal landscape. Maybe you notice some emotions, pleasant or unpleasant. Some stress, some fear, some anxiety, or some calm, some relaxation. Notice. Breathe in. Hold the breath. And breathe out. Emotions come and go. Let them come and go. Pay more attention in your internal landscape. Notice what's happening in your body, in your own mind, some judgment, some thoughts, some question, some emotion, pleasant or unpleasant. In the distance, you might even find some calm and peace. Look to it. Breathe in. And let it go. In that calm, quiet space, just have the gentle intention of health, wellness, and happiness for you, for your family, for your near and dear ones. Let everyone be happy. Just that intention from that calm space. Breathe in and let it go. Let there be peace. Peace in the body, peace in the mind, peace in the emotions, peace on the planet. Feel it, radiate it, intend it. Slowly, gradually, when you feel ready, you may open the eyes. Notice the difference just in those few moments. How was that? Sima? Good?
You can see I'm having a hard time coming back. Want to stay in this state for a little bit longer.
It's just so essential, you know, few moments a day just brings everything back to where you can say, okay, let me see, what else do I need to do? And we keep moving ahead.
I feel so centered, peaceful, also like a kind of jubilant, as if things are just in place everywhere kind of a feeling, you know?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
when you come back to a spick and span house,
Yes, yeah.
that's a kind of feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And is there anything you want to say to build the immunity? Breathing, you mentioned earlier, and meditation. Everyone is finding different ways to build immunity. Anything you want to say towards the end from your side?
No, I say trust. Take care of yourself. You know, something that people can do just practically speaking, immunity, ginger, turmeric, you know, in hot water, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of turmeric, just a pinch of turmeric, a pinch of ginger, hot water, and a little pinch of black pepper also keeps the immunity up. So take care of you. When you look inward, when you spend some time with yourself, somehow the world, as you said, seems to take its proper place. You have the energy to do what you have to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. In the middle of courses, this was your rest time, and you gave time for us and our listeners and viewers all around. They'll really appreciate you spending this time. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. So yeah, and as we say our bye, Rajshree ji, please, would you like to give your social media handles to our viewers and listeners, how they want to reach you and stay connected with you?
Absolutely. You can stay connected with me at by Rajshree, Rajshree. It's the same handle for Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. So please join me at by Rajshree.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. And follow our journey, Fab Life 360 as well. So it just takes a click that like and follow button.
I bring positive stories from celebrities and philanthropists from around the world. And stay updated with all things Fab on my Fab Life 360 Instagram page. Also, if you are looking for something fun and inspiring to listen to, find my podcast Fab Life 360 on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, or wherever you get your podcast.